Hey guys, my name is Jessica from Peterson SEO, and I noticed that recently you launched some ads on Facebook, which is awesome. I hope they're doing well for you. But I thought that I should also reach out with this video and give you just a couple other tips that you guys could start applying to get more of the organic leads so that you wouldn't have to rely only on your ads. So first, we'll start out with your website here. Your website should be like your virtual cash machine. Nearly 70% of all organic leads come from your website. So your website should be properly optimized so you can capture that traffic. So now we're on your website. You do have a nice looking website and you're doing a lot of things really well. You do have separate pages for every service. But in addition to having unique content on every page, you also need to be using separate keywords on every page. That is one of the biggest issues I've noticed throughout your website is the use of the same keywords from your home page, service page, about us, contact us, all over the place. What that does is it causes keyword cannibalization. So even if you're ranking those keywords, the keywords cannibalize themselves and you're not going to show up. Every single page needs their own unique content and their own keywords. So that does not happen. You do have 3 service area pages, so that's good. If you have other cities you service that have search volume, I would add those pages as well. You guys have done a great job on these pages. All of those have original content, which is awesome. But I've noticed in all your pages, you're not really using exact match keywords, and most of your keywords are exactly the same. Flood damage restoration in Oak Park. But there's a lot of variations. People don't search the same way. So you might have Oak Park flood damage and then Oak Park flood damage restoration and flood damage Oak Park. There's so many different variations and you're missing out on a ton of volume because all of the keywords you're using are in the same format. And that's not how everybody searches. It might look better on paper, but that's just not how it works. And so you're missing out on a ton of really great keywords and potential volume throughout your website by not changing that up and having the exact match keywords and the repetition of the keywords throughout your page. So you don't want more than 2 to 3 repeating keywords per page, but you do need that repetition so that they get picked up, and they do need to be separate and exact match. Google does not rank websites based on appearance, so although it looks very nice, it does have a few funky things going on though. But it does look nice. It needs more content. You've got some stuff happening here with your images, which is a bit funky, so things don't line up. These should be keywords, but separate keywords than your service pages. All of your content needs to be built around your local buyer intent keywords. So if your main location is Chicago, which would be great because your homepage is supposed to be the strongest page of your entire website. So if you focus on Chicago keywords on your homepage and your service area pages, you can still have a Chicago page, but you do need to use the separate keywords. And Chicago has a ton of keywords. So you really need to focus on your content and keyword strategy here because that's where you're missing out on a ton of the volume. I know that you've got a good amount of content here. Your FAQ section is great, but again, you're not really focusing on those local buyer intent keywords, or different keywords. So you do need to change up your content, and that's going to help you guys out tremendously, because Google has these crawlers that go and index all of these pages looking for those keywords so that they can index you. Google needs 250 words for every keyword you're going to target. So you definitely are going to have to work on those pages. But it does look very nice. Now, your top competitor for water damage is CWF Restoration. They have an okay website. Yours looks much better. They do have separate service pages for all of their services. All their pages are unique. Their homepage hasn't done very good as far as the local keywords. You see it hit and miss, but it doesn't have the repetition that it should. But their service pages and service area pages do. And so in order to beat these guys, which is doable, you just have to have all the pages, all the content and keywords, and support that with your SEO. You have to have more than your competitors for everything: content, pages, SEO, etc. And you guys are obviously using SEO or have in the past. You've got a really great score here at 27 in Google's Trust Flow, which is based on your referring domains and backlinks. It's important to know that not all of these are created equal. You only want authoritative do follow links. Those are the links that are going to give you the most power. Google only gives you credit for one backlink for every referring domain, so it's a 1-to-1 ratio. Everything other than that is spam. You only have 500 that are do follow, so only 500 out of almost 8,000 links are helping your website. All those other 7,280 backlinks are spam. Now, you have been indexed for 265 keywords, but you're only getting 284 people on average to your website. And that has a lot to do with your content and keywords and being supported by your SEO. Now, the cleanup, guys, that is your brand. That's awesome, but it's also a national keyword. So you're going to get false metrics of people jumping on your site because you don't service the entire country. Your branding is important, but your local buyer intent keywords are more important. And if you notice, these keywords are on multiple pages, and so you're getting cannibalization and not showing up like you should be to be more competitive. So you definitely need to work on that keyword strategy: testimonials, services, homepage, testimonials, service area. So yeah, this is a huge problem. So you definitely need to fix that if you want to be capturing that traffic. But there is a ton of potential traffic you're missing out on by just not being optimized. If we look at your competitor, they have a rating of 15. They have almost half as many backlinks. Only 98 of the referring domains are do follow. So you only have to beat their 98 in quantity and quality, but tie those to the keywords of many you're not using. These guys have over 1,500 keywords, and they're getting almost 2,000 people to their website every month. And that's because of the variation in keywords, being optimized with your backlinks, ranking those keywords, and driving that traffic. So it is critical that you do make those changes to your website. And then the last piece is going to be this Google My Business section. Your goal should be to be in the top 3 because 30% of people search here and don't go anywhere else. And so if you're not listed here for your service area and keywords, you send all those leads to your competition. Now, the most important factor in ranking here is going to be citations, and that's the name of your business, your address, phone number, website, and listing those in a variety of directories, um, like Yellow Pages, Dex, Glassdoor, etc. So you're going to need a lot more of those than your top competitor. But when you do follow all of these tips I provided you today, your website can be number one across Google for all of your services and service areas using those local buyer intent keywords supported by your SEO. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. I would really love to get your feedback. And if you have any questions at all, go ahead and give me a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.